It started with a simple misunderstanding between Olamma and Ifunanya. What was once a close-knit relationship began to unravel as jealousy and mistrust crept in. Olamma, who had always been the wise and fair sister, found herself questioning Ifunanya's intentions. Ifunanya, in turn, felt overshadowed by Olamma's wisdom and resented being seen only for her beauty. Their once harmonious bond began to fray, and Chinwe, caught in the middle, struggled to keep the peace. Once upon a time, in the heart of the ocean, beneath the crashing waves, there existed a hidden world. This underwater kingdom was ruled by a powerful mermaid queen named Adana, who was both revered and feared by all who knew her. Adana was a mother to 3 beautiful daughters, each possessing unique qualities that made them stand out. Yet, beneath her beauty and grace, Queen Adana harbored a dark secret, a curse that would soon unravel the lives of her beloved daughters. Queen Adana's daughters were the pride of the underwater realm. The eldest, Olamma, was known for her wisdom and kindness. The middle, Ifunanya, was gifted with unmatched beauty that could charm any creature in the sea. The youngest, Chinwe, was the most adventurous, always exploring the farthest corners of the ocean. Despite their differences, the sisters were inseparable and their bond was unbreakable until the curse began to take its toll. For years, Adana had kept the curse hidden from her daughters, hoping it would never come to pass. However, as the girls grew older, the signs became undeniable. The curse had been placed on Adana by an ancient sea witch, a consequence of betrayal in her past. The witch had warned that one day Adana's daughters would turn against each other, leading to unimaginable tragedy. As the first signs of discord appeared among the sisters, Adana knew the cause was beginning to manifest. It started with a simple misunderstanding between Olamma and Ifunanya. What was once a close-knit relationship began to unravel as jealousy and mistrust. Olamma, who had always been the wise and fair sister, found herself questioning Ifunanya's intentions. Ifunanya, in turn, felt overshadowed by Olamma's wisdom and resented being seen only for her beauty. Their once harmonious bond began to fray, and Chinwe, caught in the middle, struggled to keep the peace. As the tension grew, rumors spread throughout the kingdom that Queen Adana was considering abdicating the throne in favor of one of her daughters. This fueled the rivalry between Olamma and Ifunanya, as both sisters secretly longed for the crown. Chinwe, though the youngest and least interested in power, was also drawn into the conflict as both sisters sought her support. The once peaceful kingdom was now divided, and the seeds of the curse had fully taken root. In the midst of the growing tension, Chinwe made a shocking discovery. While exploring a forgotten part of the ocean, she stumbled upon an ancient chest hidden in a sunken ship. Inside, she found a scroll that revealed the truth about the curse. The scroll warned that only a selfless act of love could break the curse and restore peace among the sisters. Realizing the gravity of the situation, Chinwe knew she had to act quickly to save her family. Chinwe understood that the only way to break the curse was to perform a selfless act of love. Without hesitation, she made the ultimate sacrifice. She gave up her voice, the one thing she cherished most, to the sea witch in charge for the curse to be lifted from her sisters. Her voice was known to be the most beautiful in the entire ocean, and losing it meant she could no longer communicate with her sisters or the creatures of the sea. But Chinwe was willing to pay the price for the sake of her family. When Chinwe returned to the kingdom, her sisters were shocked to find that she could no longer speak. At first, they didn't understand the magnitude of her sacrifice. However, as the days passed, the curse's hold on them began to weaken. The sisters felt an overwhelming sense of guilt for the way they had treated each other, and they realized that Chinwe's sacrifice had been for their sake. Their bond slowly began to mend, though Chinwe's silence was a constant reminder of the cost of their reconciliation. As time went on, the sisters fully reconciled, and the kingdom was once again at peace. Olamma and Ifunanya worked together to ensure the prosperity of their realm, as they honored Chinwe for her selfless acts. Though Chinwe could no longer sing or speak, her actions have saved their family and the kingdom from ruin. The curse was broken, but the memory of what they had almost lost lingered in their hearts, making them cherish each other even more. Queen Adanna, who had watched the events unfold with a heavy heart, reflected on the consequences of her past actions. She was grateful that her daughters had overcome the curse, but she also understood that the price had been high. In a private moment, Adanna vowed to protect her daughters from any further harm and to guide them with wisdom and love. She knew that the curse had taught them all the valuable lessons about the power of family and selflessness. Meanwhile, deep in the ocean's darkest depths, the sea witch lamented the loss of the curse's power. She had underestimated the strength of the sisters' bond and the depth of Chinwe's love for her family. The witch knew that she could never again wield such power over the kingdom, and she faded into obscurity, a mere shadow in the ocean's history. Her tale served as a cautionary reminder that even in the darkest, magic could be overcome by love and sacrifice.